Hello Cancer, and welcome to your tarot reading for the month of November. Let's see what the month holds for you. So you're starting November with Six of Cups, a beautiful card. This card is about nostalgia from the past. So it would be that maybe someone from your past will come back to your life, an old friend, an old colleague, or maybe an old love flame. So returns back from the past to you today. At the same time, it could be that now where you are at, currently, it could be work, any area of your life, but it gives you that feeling from your past, those good times, when you felt good, the times of your inner child, as we say, when all feels just sort of nice and beautiful, warm feelings. So it could be you meet maybe someone who gives you that feeling of home, of security, psychological safety. Yeah, a person, or even maybe a work environment where you feel you can be really truly yourself, and all feels safe and all feels good. So it's a beautiful card to have. And then straight after you've got Ace of Swords, which is mental clarity. Having, really knowing what you need to do, making decisions and being very clear about your decision. So there is no analysis paralysis. It's also a card of a new beginning or something, where you become really clear, crystal clear, and you know what to do next and what or which path to take. So sometimes I really see these cards working together really well, because when you feel in a space of safety, when you feel all is good, it's like happy days, then you get lots of clarity. You get a better feeling, an idea what you want to do with your life, because you're no longer in that survival mode. You're already in a happy space, and then your higher self, your creative part of your mind, of your brain, is sort of gives you more ideas what else you could do with your life to not just accomplish things, but express in life. Like, I don't know what it is today, I find it difficult to talk, but to express yourself in order to fulfill your own needs and live from the version of that higher self. I hope I explained that well. Yeah. So I don't know what is today, but somehow I feel like my mind is going slow, or my brain. We've got Four of Swords, a card of meditation, stepping back, relaxing, pausing. It's a good card. It's like he is also blessed. There's a little window. He receives a blessing. And it's a time of reflecting, relaxing, meditating. I guess this is what it is. Once you have clarity, you feel like, okay, now I can sort of stay in a feeling, just pausing for a bit. Let's have a look what comes next to clarify this. Oh, that's great. You've got Three of Pentacles, the card of collaboration, expressing yourself, working with people, feeling that you are valued, your skills. Also, it's a lot of growth, where you feel you can express yourself, and you can use your skills, your unique abilities, and you're seen for it. People need you. You feel needed, and you feel that you can you can bring to the table something what others can't. So it's a beautiful card to have. So it's also a card of collaborate and make more like friendships, and maybe at work it's good to work on a project. So if something you don't do, so this will be probably Cancer coming up for you. And then you got Page of Wands, a nice card. It's a card of new beginning. It's a card of thinking, what can I do here, being determined, feeling that sense of passion, creativity. And yeah, looking at what can I do with this. Is this card, the Page, is also like a messenger. You might receive a message or news, a decision will be made where you can start something new, or there is an opportunity for you. So as you can see, you've got that, and these two cards are next to each other. Also new beginning, new idea. So let's see, so far it's looking really, really good. I love it. Let's see, Cancer. And then you got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about the structure, tradition, like old beliefs. So he's like a teacher, like a priest. So he's teaching these two men, and they're listening to him. So this card, it looks like as well, it could be, as I'm looking at these other cards, it could be something that you will be working or getting into a place where there is a bigger structure. So let's say it wouldn't be maybe some small entrepreneurial company or someone private, tiny. It's more maybe a big university or something creative. You got a job, but it's a big theater which is known, which is old. So something about traditions, you know, beliefs. And when it comes to beliefs, this card invites you to question your beliefs. Sometimes if you are too traditional or too much inflexible, or we always go for something what is familiar. So this card invites you to question your beliefs. Just put them into perspective. It doesn't mean that you're wrong, but let's say if you always believe that I need to work really hard in order to achieve something, that might be sometimes not very true, because you probably know, and you had in life, or you know someone who had this situation or experience where you work hard, and the harder you work, you burn yourself out, and sometimes there is not really a result. I'm talking about now when you do things like in entrepreneurial life. If you're at work where you're hired, it's different. You know, they tell you this is your amount of work to do. You work, and you get the work done, unless you have an inbox of 500 emails, which never end. Some people tell me this. So yeah, but otherwise, if it's yours, things go simple, they go smooth, things align, you feel like you're in a flow. So yeah, it's a good card. It's also a card of marriage, or yeah, or something, having someone in front of you who is gonna have this figure of teaching you, training you, you're learning from them. So just take this card as it resonates with you. Then you got Queen of Pentacles. I like it. It's the card of abundance, money, resources, because the Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. She's not looking at this little rabbit on the side who represents the fear of not having the money, but she's looking at her pentacle. She's looking at it, what can I do with this pentacle, what else I can create. And she's abundant. She's got everything. Look, mountains, roses, grass, water. She's very relaxed. She's confident in her own abilities to do something with the money she has already. So she doesn't have that sensation of lack. So something could come into your life which will give you that feeling, or will give you that sense of stability, or will give you stability. You know, you never know what can happen. You know, things are always around the corner. We don't know what's next. So, but the card is really good. And then you got a beautiful card, Six of Wands, the card of victory, success, and also public recognition. So it's absolutely wonderful. Whatever is happening there, it looks like you're going to be recognized for all your successes and whatever you're working on, and people will admire you for that. So you see, you've got this working together. So definitely use the opportunity. If there is something to join something, a bigger company, a bigger structure, something, it's a good time to do it. Also, it's going to give you financial stability, and it represents like a new beginning, right? Isn't it? Something new. Let me have a look. Good. Wonderful. And then you've got another 3 cards I just pulled. My feeling said to pull Six of Swords. Swords, moving from one island to another, leaving things behind which no longer serve you. So all makes very much sense, because you have such a good cards, and then suddenly you probably will be leaving one phase in, because that's going to be your past, right? Once you are already happy and things are aligning for you energetically. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen overnight. You've got the whole month, so that means things gonna probably just, you know, like little seeds, and then they start growing. There is a forest. It could start in November and finish at some time later in this year or even next year. But you're moving and leaving something behind, and some things could happen even faster depending on, you know, everyone's situation slightly different. Then you've got this 9 of Swords. It's like a never-ending nightmare, this feeling like this all mental state where you feel caught up, something is draining you, annoying you. So these cards came together. So you might have been in that state before, but as you see, these cards are good. Something is gonna shift. And then I pulled a card to clarify these two, and you've got Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles again, like you got Page of Wands and Ace of Swords. It's a new beginning. And here it's like all passion, creativity, right? The physical action. Pentacle is abundance, finances, and money. So it's something, what you're gonna do is gonna build some and give you new opportunities where you over time can create a great financial stability and overall abundance. And having this Queen here is just, it can't be better. Good, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did like it, comment, subscribe for more. That would really help. And also enjoy the month of November, and I'll see you in December. And until then, take care of yourself. Bye.